Alright, boys, it's still November the 4th, I believe. And somebody has asked a question on the Friendly Metal Detector form about the mighty Equinox 800. You know, I don't like to see people get bad information. Somebody has put some bad information over there. And I've put some correct information over there. I don't have the Equinox 800 anymore. I'm very familiar with that machine, okay? I've got the mighty Manticore, though. The bullshit information posted over there says, oh, always run the machine in multi-frequency. The gentleman was asking about running the machine at 4 or 5 kilohertz. I believe you can run that machine at both ways with an update they did. So what is the answer to the question? Should you ever run the machine in single frequency, lower like 4 or 5 kilohertz? The answer is yes. It can have benefits. I'm going to give you one demonstration. Whenever you went to a concession stand area, one of you was running your Equinox, and now I'm going to show a small coil here, but you know, you got your small coil on your Equinox. You notice you go in there and you don't run any disc, and you're getting a lot of damn lower reading signals. You know, it's going boom, 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 boom. Well, it's part 1 or part 2 or field 1 or field 2. Is that necessarily? Could you find something there you couldn't hear with those two machines? The answer is yes, and I'm going to demonstrate for you here, okay? One piece of can slaw. That's not an unusual target, right? You see it there, the mighty quarter. You see how high that can slaw sits above that quarter? Well, you know that quarter, if it ain't too beat up, you know, you can recycle that and get your damn money back, right? Could you see this on a potential silver ring? I'd say it's very possible. All right, so I'm using the Manticore to demonstrate what this gentleman might see with his Equinox. How about that shit? I know the Equinox, okay? I've not run the 900 unit. I've run that 800 unit a lot. Showed a lot of videos with it. Here we are. We're in speed 4. We'll look at some other speeds on this machine on that scenario right there. That's very basic. Discrimination. I've got discrimination in this machine. Multi-IQ. All-terrain high conductors. I can hear that zinc and penny. You see that. But I'm not going to hear any nickels. I'm not going to hear a lot of foil running it like that, am I? I'm in 23 sensitivity. I can turn that up a little. Horseshoe buttons out. I've got my discrimination in there. What do you hear? You didn't hear shit. Hear anything? Look where the dot is. It's painting the can slaw in there. So I'm running multi-IQ like this person said, oh, never put it in single frequency. Don't ever put that Equinox in single frequency. But I'm sweeping along and I just went by a damn quarter. Okay. That's recovery speed 4. There's 5. There's 6. 7. 8. You don't hear shit. We'll put it back to 4. We're going up here. There's 5 kilohertz. What happens now? Oh shit, I've got signal. Now remember, I know I've got a lot of knots in this machine. I'm disking practically right below zinc and penny. That's speed 4. I've got trace right over there. Speed 5. We didn't hear that in down multi-frequency, did we? All-terrain high conductor. Multi-IQ plus, we didn't hear that quarter, did we? How about that? Now, let's go back to multi-IQ. I'm going to take this disc out of this machine. believe that right there's about where it is factory, right there. Okay. So speed 5, we heard that quarter in 5 kilohertz. So we're in multi-IQ plus now. You see that, boys? Now I don't have any discrimination. One region, all tones. I'll show you. There it is. One region, all tones. I'm sweeping that damn quarter, look. And the fall. What do you see on the screen? Oh, you might dig that damn fall there for a damn gold ring, huh? You don't know the quarter's down there, huh? You might dig that damn fall and you might get on that quarter. Let's leave the discrimination in the machine. We'll go to 5 kilohertz. One region, all tones. I've still got that trace over there. You hear that? Now, granted, my idea is not very good. Okay. Speed 4, no discrimination to speak of. That's one region, all tones, okay? We'll leave it speed 4. We're going to put some discs back in this machine. We'll disc get to 62. Alright, we've got no zinking. You know what? Let's just get rid of the zinking too. Okay, I'm not interested in a zinkum penny. Let's just say, okay? That's 5 kilohertz. You hear that? It's hearing that quarter. How do we know? Let's lift the quarter out of there. Now all that's left is the key and slaw. What do you hear? Oh, it's painting that screen. Oh, you see it? If we mash the horseshoe button, we'll see it. If we put the quarter back down there, horseshoe button out with that disc, you see my ID, you see the circle over there. If I mash the horseshoe button, that's going to tell that experienced user with this machine and that Equinox, uh-oh, I've got a mass higher conductor. I've got something playing with it. I'm digging. That's going to conclude the video.